What's good, planet Earth? Welcome to the channel. My name's Charlie and thank you for coming along for a video. Today I'm getting into a PayPal request from Jeffrey, and Jeffrey has asked me to take a look at some more DCI, and this is the 2023 Spartans show Surreal. Quick shout out to all of you guys. I just hit 100,000 subscribers, so thank you so much for the part that you have all played in making that happen. My most recent wave of subscribers has been the DCI fans, so thank you guys so much. This has been a goal of mine for a few years. Not the main goal by any means. I mean, subscriber count in itself isn't the most important thing. In fact, 90% of my viewers aren't subscribed. But it's more sentimental to me. It means that many people decided to come on board with the channel. Do you know what I mean? And it makes me think about the amount of videos that I watch on YouTube where I don't subscribe to the channels. It's huge. Most of it, I subscribe to pretty much nothing. So it means a lot to me that 100,000 people decided to actually hit subscribe and come back for some more. It really means a lot. Anyway, so just wanted to thank you guys for your part in that, because it's not insignificant. Anyway, let's get into it. Without further ado, let's go.
Just wait up for me.
So the show is called Surreal.
Drum majors, Ibby Sonia and Sean Gallagher.
Yeah, we can already see from the costumes, there's nods to sort of like surrealist art. You've got one of the legs, it looks like it's sort of cut off. It's kind of a bit weird, very asymmetric, kind of jutting out at weird points. So yeah, definitely a nod to surrealist art.
Core ready.
Swirls and stuff, you know.
The moment the spoon drops from your fingers, you may be sure that the noise of its fall will awaken you. You may be equally sure that the moment you barely lost consciousness was enough time for you to view the surreal. Presenting their 2023 program, Surreal. Drum Corps International is proud to present the Spartans.
It looked like a crate of eggs there at the top. Is that a nod to a specific piece of surrealist art? I think they are. I recognise some of these. I'm not hugely clued up on my art. Yeah, there's definitely some I think Dali in here. I see the melting clock. That's Dali, isn't it? Yeah. Is it all Dali, actually? Anyway. Tight.
warns that the noise of its fall
will awaken you.
It's all, yeah, it's funny, isn't it? Like the music's, it's kind of a bit weird and you don't really know what's going on. And again, I've said this before about recent shows that I've done. It's a good sonic representation of what the show is about. It's kind of intriguing, but a little strange and what's happening. Wow. Some animal noises, like some jungle noises. Interesting. I've never seen anything so acoustic in a DCI show. That's awesome. Yeah. Do you know what? I think. Hang on. I think it almost takes more skill to make it sound so strange, you know? Wow, it's really fascinating. Yeah, it's almost like... Let me just stop it there because there's a natural pause. Yeah, I feel like it takes more skill to make it sound that kind of disjointed and strange, while still being sort of cohesive and fluid. It's very odd. There's like all of the parts seem to be like contradicting each other, but still sort of work together. which is very, very clever. Because that's what surrealist art is like. It's just a bit weird and strange to look at. It makes you go, hang on a minute, what's going on here? But then realizing that actually it makes a great piece of artwork. Overall, it's great to look at. And it is a complete work in itself. So yeah, again, it's very clever. But again, as I say, it's a great, for me, a sonic expression of surrealism. Incredible. It is odd to listen to, though, I must admit. Someone with a great mind came up with this. Someone a little crazy. See, okay. Let me just say this. So this part that the trombone and the trumpet player, is it a trumpet? Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not massively clued up on brass stuff. But what they're playing is made strange by the context of everything else that surrounds it. That with a different melody and instrumentation behind it would be completely different. On its own, it's not strange. But in the context of the other, like the percussion and the other melodies that are going on around it is what makes it surreal. Have a listen. It's actually... You see? They kind of contradict each other. It's very jazzy, but the parts contradict, and it makes it sound weird. It's like listening to two songs at the same time that don't quite work on their own. Like they make sense, but together it's kind of a bit strange. Who's making that noise? Is that a guitar? I think it's a guitar. It's amazing. It's so weird. I love it. Oh, bless her.
Under the direction of Jared Logan from Nashua, New Hampshire, the Spartans.
Always gets me to see the emotion on their faces, man. That must have been such a thing to put together. It's so strange, and so many parts that don't make sense, and trying to fit them together. Welcome to the Afterthought. That was one of the most interesting ones that I've seen, for sure. I mean, it's interesting because you haven't got the sort of beauty and the the beautiful melodies and the ballad. Really, there wasn't really like a traditional ballad in there. Not that I could remember anyway. But it worked for the purposes of what the show was about, and it was odd. And someone tell me what. So all of the props, were they all Dali, or were they a mixture of surrealist artists' work? As I say, I'm not massively clued up on my surrealist stuff. But I loved it nonetheless. It was really, really interesting. And as I say, must have taken an incredible mind to put together and write those parts and make it work. It must have taken an immense amount of rehearsal for them to get it right when you haven't got sort of traditional structures to work to. That must have been a lot of work. As I say, it's almost more impressive and more work in my mind to create something like that than something more traditional, with more traditional melodies and structures and parts working harmoniously together. That was amazing. Jeffrey, thank you so much for your request. Meet me in the comments, guys. You know the deal. Let's talk about it. Thank you for being here and watching another one with me, and I will hopefully see you in the next one. And as always, be kind to yourselves, love everyone, and take care. I freaking love you guys.